I started beta reading for somebody that I don't know on Reddit, and I think it's been a really helpful way for me while I'm not writing to kind of like still have like the active writer mind. And it's been so cool to kind of to see how someone else writes and the kind of problems that other people might have when they're writing their story, and like ways that you can like help make someone else's story better. I think it's kind of cool to be able to help each other. It's one thing that I think is kind of nice about the writing community. Everybody's like supportive. The shit no one tells you about writing, the podcast, is really helpful because it's a writer and two literary agents who basically give you advice about your query letter and tips on your like first few pages of your story. And it's also conversations with published authors and about their process and how everything worked out for them. And it's really inspirational, and it's just a cool way to like see how it works out for people and kind of learn from other people's mistakes. It's not always even mistakes, it's just learn from other people's ways of going about doing things and how they improve what they were doing, and how you can improve your own writing while by paying attention to the things they needed to change in their own query or story. I found it really helpful so far. I feel like I've come a long way with my draft of my story, like just looking at the little bits that I've looked at. Even though I'm taking a break, I've looked at it a little bit just because like I'm looking at the notes as my husband is going through as the alpha reader. So I kind of look at his notes and kind of look at the story and how the notes correspond. My cats are fighting. And it's cool to see how my writing has improved. And they say on the podcast that, and people have said this before in other places too, that every time you write, you're improving. Even if you're working on like another draft of your story, your writing has improved. So just keep writing, keep going, and keep trying new things, because eventually you'll hit like, yes, this is the way it should be. It feels really cool to know that you're improving. The Oscars were on Sunday, and that was really cool. The writer of the movie that I talked about in a video before, American Fiction, he won Best Adapted Screenplay. And I was so excited for him because I really liked the writing of that movie. And the book that it's based upon is called Erasure. And I definitely want to check it out because I liked the movie so much. And that's how you market through movies.